G'day, welcome back. Today I've got a few bits and pieces to do. The first job you would have seen, I've just been to Bunnings and bought the surround for the window, and that's going to be going on. And I've also bought the aluminium stripping to sort of cover up these edges, and hopefully that'll hide that up nicely and get that job finished. I'm going to paint in here black, put the little light covers on at the back over there, and this rear cover under the bed, you've probably seen in a few videos I've made before. This comes off and goes back on pretty much any time we're doing any work underneath the bed. And because that's got the water tank and it'll have the battery and probably a inverter, it's going to need to come on and off quite a lot in the next few weeks and months coming. So the thought I've had is to cut it straight down the middle and actually put hinges on it. So this side will fold over and make it a lot easier to work underneath there and save us a bit of time when we're trying to do the electrical system. So I think the first thing that I want to do is try and get these window surrounds done. And so I've got to measure them out at the inside edge and then cut a 45-degree angle and miter it in at the corners, and hopefully it'll look nice. Got the top two on. The sides, I have to figure out a way to bend them because the wall curves, and so I've got them sitting in some warm water weighed down. Hopefully that will let me bend them. I think I need to leave them in there for about an hour. You can see there's a bit of air coming out from inside the wood, so I think the longer I leave them in there, the more flexible they'll be. So I'm going to get on and put the top and bottom on the other side and then cut these sides and put them in the water too, and hopefully by the time I've done that they'll be ready to bend. Soaking for about an hour. Hopefully it's pliable enough that it'll allow me to bend it. I'm just going to make up a little rig with a clamp to try and bend it to the right shape, and then I'll leave it in the sun to set. Hopefully that'll work. So I'll use a clamp to bend it down. Move it a bit closer to the edge. Just using some old cladding as the baseboard. It's quite strong, so hopefully as I pull this tight it'll bend. And I want to go a little bit past the angle I need, and hopefully that will allow it to bend back to about the right angle, and then I'll try and put it on the wall. Okay, so they've been sitting there in the sun for about 20 minutes. I'm going to take the clamps off and see what they look like. Yeah, there's a definite curve on that. Hopefully it lines up in the van. Well, it's a lot better than it was, so I'm going to go ahead and put them in and hopefully it'll look good. All fitted. Anything they need now is a bit of filler just to cover the nails, and I'll probably fill the corners as well. Sand it back and put some stain on it. That'll probably be another day though, because I gotta wait for it all to dry. So yeah, looks really good. And I'll get on and finish off the other side. Alright, I've cut all my pieces. Now I just need to glue them all in, so I'll get sticking in with the liquid nails and I'll show you the finished product. Right, all glued in, and tape's just holding it in place whilst it dries. I'm not going to be able to paint in here today because I've got tape running over into that space, but that's an easy job for another time, so I'll get on to the next thing. Forgot to hit record there, but all the hinges are in, and this is the new access. So I don't have to unscrew the whole bed base to get to the water tank and the battery anymore, which is awesome. I'm just going to chuck a couple of screws in to hold it down so it doesn't rattle around with some driving, but that's another job done. So that's it for the day. I think it's been pretty productive. These will need filling. I didn't get my miters perfect in some places, and then all the nail holes will need filling as well. So these need to set off and dry, and hopefully they'll be nice at night time. So happy with that. I just did the cover in there, which is now screwed down, so can't open that anymore. And really happy with how the step came out. So I've got some black sealant which I'll use to fill all the corners and make it really nice and sort of seamless. So yeah, all in all a good day, but time to pack up now. That's it. Thanks for watching today. If you made it to the end of the video, really appreciate it. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Cheers.